Welcome to Byte-Sized Tech. Today, we're diving deep into the whirlwind that is artificial intelligence. And, this quote from Notion CEO really nails it. He says software is changing from just a set of tools to this organic matter. It's not just a lifeless program anymore. It's becoming something that feels dynamic, like it's growing and adapting on its own. It really feels like AI is everywhere these days, doesn't it? It's in the headlines, it's on our phones. But what does all that buzz actually mean for you? For how you work, how you live, how you get things done? Well, today we're going to cut through the noise and figure that out. Okay, so first, let's just talk about the incredible speed of it all. Seriously, it feels like every single week there's some new AI model that's supposed to be a total game changer. And honestly, it's because there almost is. The pace is just absolutely staggering. I mean, just look at this timeline from this year. It's nuts. We used to think in terms of years between major new software versions. Now, we're talking about a few months, maybe even a few weeks, between one generation of AI and the next one hitting the public. The development cycles have been compressed like crazy. And it's not just about brand new models popping up. Our old digital assistants are getting some major surgery. Amazon's trying to give Alexa what people are calling an AI brain transplant to make it more conversational. But, the results are, well, they're a work in progress. It's often buggier, and sometimes it's actually worse at the simple stuff like setting a timer that the old Alexa did perfectly. And check this out. This shows just how much more personal AI is getting. With GPT-5, you can actually pick a personality. Need someone to just give it to you straight? Go with the robot, or even the cynic. Want a more encouraging vibe? You've got the listener. It's all about tailoring the AI to fit exactly what you need in that moment. So all these powerful new tools are out there, but where are they actually hiding in plain sight? Let's take a look at how they're slotting into our daily lives. Now, some companies are trying to get us to think of AI as more than just a tool. A company like Notion is really pushing this idea of an AI teammate, basically an active partner that's there to boost what you're already doing. And I love this quote from their CEO. The goal is to give you these Lego-like building blocks. The AI handles the boring, repetitive stuff, the research, the note-taking, so that you're freed up to be more creative and strategic. The whole point is to make a small team feel and act like it's way, way bigger. But here's the thing. This kind of tech isn't just for spreadsheets in corporate boardrooms. Some of the coolest uses are the ones that regular people are just inventing on the fly. People are getting so creative with this stuff. They're generating custom bedtime stories for their kids, they're planning out complicated moves, or just getting help writing that one really awkward work email. There's even this thing called vibe coding, where you just describe an app you want for a game, and the AI just builds it. It's becoming this genuinely practical, everyday problem solver.
Okay, so that's the personal scale. Now let's zoom way, way out and look at where AI isn't just a teammate, but it's becoming the main workforce.
30 million. Just let that number sink in for a second. That's how many grocery orders were packed by less than 100 robotic arms at the online grocer Ocado in just 1 year. It's a massive wave of automation that's happening mostly behind the scenes.
And believe me, they are just getting started. Right now, those robots can handle about 40% of the items in an order, but they expect that number to double to 80% in just the next couple of years.
But here's the catch. While those robots are incredibly efficient, they'll work around the clock, in a freezer, and never complain, there are still things only a human can do. A robot can't spot a bruised apple or tell if the eggs are cracked. That kind of judgment call? For now, that is still uniquely human. So, as we integrate AI into everything, from our apps to our warehouses, it's not just about efficiency. It forces us to ask some really tough questions about trust, bias, and who's really in control. And it's not just critics who are worried. Even the people building this technology are sounding the alarm. The CEO of Hume, a company with tech that can clone your voice from a 30-second clip, said it plainly. I think this could be very misused. And you can see why he's concerned. This is the classic two-sided coin. The exact same tech that could do amazing things for accessibility, like live translation or dubbing movies instantly, could also be a tool for massive deception. We're talking bank fraud, sophisticated scams, political deepfakes, the whole 9 yards. And then there's the problem of bias, which is a huge, huge hurdle. When an AI gets something wrong, the fallout can be pretty serious. In this case, a Meta chatbot just flat out accused a conservative activist of a crime he didn't commit. The result? A settlement where Meta hired him to advise them on bias. It just opens up this whole can of worms about who exactly is supposed to police what an AI says. So, we've seen the tools, the amazing applications, and the pretty serious risks. Where does all of this leave us?
Well, is it a tool, a teammate, or a threat? The real answer seems to be, yep, it's all three of those things. A lot of the time, all at once.
On the one hand, you have this incredible promise. AI is an amplifying force that lets a tiny two-person startup compete like they're a team of 10. But on the other hand, you have the peril. It's a massively disruptive force. The coding bootcamp industry, for example, has been devastated. Job placement rates at some schools have crashed from over 80% down to around 37% as those entry-level coding jobs just get automated away.
So look, this stuff isn't science fiction anymore. It's here, it's real, and we have to navigate it. It's this powerful, amazing amplifier and, at the same time, a deeply disruptive force. The tools are on the table, and they are more powerful and easier to get your hands on than ever before.
The future isn't written yet. It all depends on the choices we all make right now. So the real question isn't whether AI is going to change the world. It already is. The question is, what are we going to build with it? If you enjoyed the episode, please like, comment, share, and subscribe.